Yo, let's start the show. Yeah. Hey, we back since last week.
Back like we never left.
Hey,
Cheatcoders.
hey, Cheatcoders, heat holders. Yeah.
I love the energy.
Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders Show. My name is Raph. This is episode number 318. And I am here with my usual suspects of... Ooh, everyone's dressing the same in this corner.
Are we?
We got the light skin and then the light clothes. Mr. Don doing stuff and that's blazing.
What?
Hey, and up here
I'm the light skin.
is the tatted up. I'm gonna just keep bringing it up, man. I still got the same tattoo. Wearing the ring, but tattoo's the thing. Is and also got Mr. Beige Hat himself, Mr. Christian Wild Thought Garcia.
Hello.
And we are here in the winter time, feeling cold.
It's 1 degree.
We're never getting old. And we are gonna be talking about what you love, the Filipino content, plus then some. We're gonna start the show with...
What's doing?
Hey.
What's up?
What's up? That stuff.
What's doing? What's up? It's your boy.
Don, Johnny Salami.
Yeah, you're Donny Salami, bro.
Donny Salami!
Donny Salami? Only in Japan. Only when he's in Japan.
Only when
Causing a ruckus.
Causing a ruckus, bro. Donny Salami, bro.
I do not accept that.
All right, Donny.
All right. Sometimes you take it too far, Donny.
Yeah, man. Too much.
You guys
Turn down a notch, please.
You're gonna get me in trouble. I'm never gonna be allowed back in Japan again.
Or eat salami.
Or eat salami.
You know, it's Korea. Right.
Oh man, what's doing? It's probably like the worst. It's probably like the worst one to start off with because mine's serious.
Oh, do you have some racial shit
Here
to
we
talk
go.
about?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know,
By the sounds of it, Garcia was giving a hint of what he was going to talk about.
Yeah.
And maybe we're going to have a very serious podcast.
No. I'm making light of this shit.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll start serious.
All right.
And then we'll kick the shits.
Let's talk about abortion, Don.
whoa.
Let's bring up...
Politicization out the window.
It's been out the window.
Whoa.
So, Don, what's the fun fact of the week?
Well, the fun fact, no, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it's more like the thing that I've been doing recently is the push-up challenge.
A fun fact.
What's the fun fact? Well, you know.
What's the down fact?
Do you ever
down fact?
Do you do fun fiction ever, just for fun?
Fun fiction?
Yeah, man.
What do you mean?
Can you just
fiction.
lie on the
Just lie,
podcast?
bro.
This is straight up
bullshit. I got some fun fiction.
What were you saying earlier? It was just something like, is that true? Nah, it's not true.
bro. That's like the fun version of what you call fake news.
Yeah.
Because fake news is so political,
Fun fiction.
and then lies
Fun
used to be
fiction.
fun. Telling stories with a lot of lies.
Spread
is fun.
harmless lies.
That's
Harmless
it,
lies.
bro. The white lies, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
we
white
can't even
lies.
say white lies because
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too
All,
racial, bro.
all
Yeah,
lies
man.
matter.
Yeah,
Too many
all
isms.
lies.
All lies matter.
All lies matter.
All lies.
So let's bring back the fun fictions, guys.
Little Caucasian lies.
Not the fan fictions. I don't want to hear about the fan fictions of the Cheatcoders. That could get a bit wild, but
Fun fiction.
Is there
fun
any fan
fiction.
fiction of us? I've never heard any fan fiction of us.
I don't know. I never used to read on page before.
I used to.
Wait, who reads?
That's a really good
Wait,
thing.
you read the porn?
Yeah.
porn page?
Let's do a sidestep too before we get into the downers.
Yeah.
Dude was getting uppers from something else other than the actual on page.
Who, what?
Huh?
So
No,
Garcia,
me, bro.
What'd you do?
No, because back in the day, you know how you used to have to hide your porn and
page.
stuff, and it was like magazines and stuff,
Or
or
like
like
Kmart and
VHSs.
Yeah.
Well, no. I found a website
Yeah.
that had like stories. It was a web page.
Oh,
called
like
Literotica.
Literotica stuff. Yeah.
This guy knows.
yeah,
heard of that, yeah.
Have you read it before?
I'm not very good at reading.
He read it for the pictures.
Like, what are pictures? Where the pictures at?
Nah, bro. My
Yeah.
imagination would
No,
run
isn't-
wild.
Like,
It's the best
Isn't that,
graphics card ever.
isn't that what most romantic novels are that
Yeah.
girls read? It's just
Back in the day, the ones that
Milton
you'd
Boone.
find in
Milton Boone.
you'd find them in the toilets and stuff.
I don't think I'd have the patience for that.
It was like,
yeah.
and his cannon was it
Oh, is that what it
exploded into her love purse, like
Do they say
words
that
like
shit?
that.
That's the way that they speak.
That's
on
the Mills and Boone.
Bro.
Really?
Being
yeah.
maniac and actually learning literature is crazy.
Shakespearean.
You know, just
Oh, that's why I did 4-unit English.
That's how he learned.
You can. Yeah. So you're saying you can be maniac as long as you say it.
I did it like Shakespeare, bro.
that's it, bro. That's it. But he was reading the
Reading.
adult stuff, bro.
So this was before visual on pays. You went to the
No, there was.
literature.
It's just because I couldn't have a computer in my room. You know
it's
what I mean?
the best
Like,
way to hide it.
Yeah, I used
That's
to
true.
print them out, bro.
That's pretty smart.
And then I'd
actually.
read that shit at night before I go to bed.
I can imagine under the covers, he's got the flashlight
Yeah,
reading.
man.
Like, oh,
And then when you're done, you can use it to like clean up.
You know, like
If you
imagine
get caught,
imagine
you'll
your
be-
parents be
Yeah,
parents
they'll be like,
catch
oh,
that
he's
shit.
just studying.
I'm just
It's like
studying.
he's just reading. It's like they're reading. It's like, but they'll be confused. To be like, it's dirty stuff, but my son's learning to read.
Yeah,
That's true.
he's not in front of a screen.
Gamifying on pays.
He knows loins.
No, it just looked like homework, bro. 'Cause I'm just printing it right in front of my.
Did you
parents.
highlight it as well, like the best parts?
When I see the highlights, I'm like, here we go. Here,
puts-
strap yourselves in,
He puts,
boys.
he puts post-it notes on his favorite parts and stuff like that.
That's good. That's
Before
great.
you read it, like if you buy it, before you read it, they give you like a snippet of the
Oh yeah,
the literature, and then you'd be like, "Oh, this looks good." You like scroll
like a
scroll through it,
blurb or
like,
something.
"Ooh,
Fire.
The blurb
wow."
in this book.
Her loins got real wet.
Can't judge a porn by its cover, bro. There's some really good stuff. All of the pretty much it's like a forum where people would post
People
their
submit
own.
their own stuff.
Yeah, and then
I've-
and then people's
seen those.
names would come to the top because it's like they write the best ones.
The
People
bangers.
upvote. Yeah, bro.
The bangers.
The bangers,
There's a
bro.
whole bunch of them, man.
Mm.
And then there's like stories that would continue on because people would ask for like, oh, what's
Sequel.
next?
Dude,
Yeah,
you
bro.
know what? That's like the
It's like
dungeon.
15 parts of the
That's
same
the Dungeons
story.
and Dragons of sex.
That's it, man.
Because that's what it is, right? The game. You add on to the story. It's all
Making
about the
a story.
story. So people are contributing their versions of the story.
It'll come to a point where like you can't watch On Pays the same ever again.
You need
Yeah.
words.
Because like you'll be watching it and be like, you know what, it's better in the books.
Yeah. They do say that.
Dialogue
They do
sucks.
say like
The
They're
dialogue.
they're skipping important parts.
Yeah.
book people are really like passionate about
Yeah,
books
yeah.
because it's all imagination.
Imagine,
right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
imagine
Like they say Harry
yeah.
Potter was better in the books. I read up to the 4th one, but then the movies came out. That's why I stopped. And yeah, it's more in depth.
It is.
It is actually more in depth. When I want to read, you know what? I might give it a go, man. Anyway,
Yeah, and I know the
You've
website's
convinced
still
him.
up, bro.
You've convinced him.
yeah,
The website's still, going strong.
alive
man.
and running. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Like if
don't
you
check that out, work, guys.
Sure.
Well, you
No,
can.
even if you do, you just say it's work.
yeah, it's work. It's reading.
You're reading stuff
Imagine printing
with
that.
a hard on.
Imagine getting that stuff out of your work printer.
Oh,
oh,
that's wild.
man.
That's wild. Imagine printing that. That's wild.
Yeah. But at the same time, no one will know. Like they'll just see
They'll
words.
read it.
Everyone's just like, no one. And then when they see words, they don't look into it. You
Yeah,
know,
does
like
anyone-
they'll just see lines and that's
Does anyone
Not gonna
read
read it.
printed paper anymore?
That's it.
They'll just look at you weird, going like, "Why isn't he sending an email? Why is he printing?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then chuck it away. Be like, oh, phew.
And there's a new
hands
what you call it app. It's called Naughty Bull, where they
Hey.
get read to you. It's kind of like the cycle. They read to
Naughty-
you, and then
Naughty
it's
Bull.
like,
Naughty
"Ooh,
Bull.
I want to watch the visuals of this.
Is this
And
actually-
then you just go back to sleep.
Wow.
It's his $1 million idea. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yoink. Jokes.
You should get like an audio book of the literotica, but then you get
reads it.
AI to like
Read
make
it.
the video for it. Too.
That's just a long.
Essentially just
That's just a
porn.
long
Yeah.
way to get to the
It's
same.
just porn
Might as well
deconstructed.
That's
Yeah,
AI
man, that's
porn.
a deconstructed.
Deconstructed porn because it's all separate.
Oh shit!
You have
There's
to
gonna be
watch
there-
it.
There's gonna be like a lot of people, some sex artists out there that are gonna be upset because they're using AI.
Sex artists.
Let's call them for what they are.
And you can call them porn stars.
That's it.
Porn
Sex
star.
artists. I love it.
Artists.
Artistas.
There's like
artists.
what do you
Sexual
call it?
artisans.
If you flick
Yes, that's the
the
one.
corner of the book, it's an animation of the actual
Oh, just banging.
of the actual porn.
Doggy style.
Anime porn. It's Animorphs.
Yeah, that's wild.
Animorphs was crazy, bro. I, don't know if that was
I used to buy those books
Yeah,
just for that freaking
just to flip.
Never read it. Stupid.
I remember that. Yeah. They
That was
printed
one
it themselves, eh?
That was one of my
Yeah.
favorite. It was Goosebump books and then Animorphs. was my-
Goosebumps.
Choose
was
your own
fire.
adventure?
Goosebumps was fire. That was
Yeah,
the
man.
Animorphs was choose your adventure.
Right.
There you go.
If you get a little
Yes, it
erotica, but what you call it?
Choose
Choose your own porn
Yeah.
adventure. Love it.
Yes. Go to page 5. Oh, you pre-ejaculated. Damn it.
I'm pretty sure there's porn like that already. It's
Yeah.
like that Bandersnatch from Black Mirror, except it's porn. Like, oh, just my pants.
Yeah.
And then it ends.
It's called Pound the Snatch.
I was trying to find that connection. Found the snatch.
Choose your own.
Choose your own.
They call it, what do you
Do
call
I
it?
pound or not?
That category, category is
Edgemonger.
called BBM, Big Black Mirror. Big Black Mirror.
Big
Wow.
Black Mirror.
The type of porn pays where at the end you just get depressed.
Wow. That's a sad porn.
It is, bro. Or speaking of sad stuff, Don's got something for his fun fact.
Oh, you're going to have to top that, dude. That was a wild conversation.
Oh man, I was gonna make this. I don't know how to start this now
Nah,
because
just
of
go
all
in.
that. I go. Here's a fun fact. Did you know?
Starting like that with some.
We just went like Tesla rocket styles.
Here's a fun fact. Did you know that 3,214 people unalived themselves in 2023?
What?
Oh,
In
dude.
2023.
You can't even say it. Like,
I know.
That's how nervous you're getting,
I needed
bro.
to commit. I needed to commit. Maybe we just take that out.
No, say it again. What was
Anyway, no.
Oh.
Not really a fun fact, but just a thing that I've been doing. It's the push-up challenge.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have seen like videos and stuff that I've been doing, and the reason why, the whole point of it is, it's to do 3,214 push-ups
That's a lot of push-ups.
from within 23 days. So it's like over a couple of weeks doing all these push-ups, and the reason why I'm doing it is because it's supposed to help raise awareness and kind of promote better mental health in Australia. Because I think one of those things is like there's a stigma around mental health. I think not just in like the Filipino culture, but also just
in
in
Is
general.
the 3,200, is that from Philippines or
In Australia.
In Australia. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's getting better, I reckon, the rap for mental health.
People are like
Back in the day, it was like, bro, barely even talked about
like if
it.
you go to therapy, that's weird. Like
Yeah.
it's labeled.
Yeah.
Now it's like
Yeah, you go to therapy, you're crazy.
If anything, it's like becoming too trendy, and people are like riding that wave. Like like you said, everyone.
Yeah, everyone's
Probably a lot of people have ADHD. That's obvious, but it's also I think a lot of people maybe just jump the bandwagon. Like,
So
it's
at
cool
least-
now. It's like it's not
Oh.
cool, bro.
the bandwagon.
At least
It's
people
crazy.
get talking.
Yeah,
At least
that's
get
it.
to talking. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
Any
what it is.
publicity is good publicity.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
And that's exactly what it is.
We
Like
can all get
because
crazy.
and I've been trying to do it for the one reason, but also because I always try to do everything all at once. It's like I'm trying to do it to raise awareness for mental health. Also trying to keep myself accountable
Fit.
when it comes to like being fit,
That's good, man.
and then
Yeah.
also do the whole thing where it's like, oh cool, I'm gonna try posting every day.
Nice,
Like
man.
for the 23 days. I'm trying to do all those things. And what I realized was in the effort of me trying to, improve or raise awareness for mental health, I was decreasing my own mental health because I was doing too much.
You're losing your
You know,
own
you
shit, bro.
you can automate it. Do you know how?
Maybe we can talk about that. Tell me later.
You weren't no longer getting ADHD. You were getting 84K.
84K.
It's
Yeah.
just the next level to it.
But like, yeah, because I was trying to shoot a video every day, do those push-ups every day, which I try to work out every day anyway, or most days. And then
How hard is the video? But you just click record, do your push-ups.
Yeah, he's for
upload.
editing it like properly.
yeah,
Being a YouTuber.
Well, like each push-up?
Oh, no,
is
no.
the edit?
So every...
Yeah,
one filter for
have
this?
you seen how fast he does his push-ups, bro?
No.
He does it so fast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
speed it up. But like every...
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't. I can't even tell,
I
bro.
did not
Thanks,
realize.
man. Thanks,
You're not
man.
even
I appreciate you
Yeah.
for believing me like that. But every day they've got like a fun, like, they call it mental health facts, and so I've been trying to use that as the I'd like to talk about on my videos. So it's not just me doing push-ups and stuff,
Nice.
right? And so that's why, and like Nat said, I'm trying to do the whole thing where it's like
What's the mental health fact for today?
mental health fact for today, which is day 14,
Nice.
is all about getting help. So today's push-up target is 174, which I've done. And it's to represent the 17.4% of Australian adults who saw a health professional for their mental health.
Nice.
So the whole idea is like only 17.4% of Australians have seen someone for mental health.
Yeah.
And so like there's a large amount of people that
haven't.
seen someone, right? Like for people that are struggling with mental health challenges. And so the whole idea is like, cool, I'm going to do these push-ups and you know, and show it on social media so that I can talk about this more and raise awareness for it. You know what I mean? And yeah.
3,200 is a lot.
That's a lot.
Considering, you know, I mean, that's a fucking stadium. Well, maybe not a stadium, but it's still.
Yeah.
It's a big...
Large venue.
It's a
Yeah,
large
bro.
Yeah.
It's a large theater.
Yeah.
You see a crowd of 3,200 people, you're like,
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Push up for you, for you,
Mm.
for you.
And yeah, because I was trying to do it all of last week, plus do like work and gigs and stuff like that.
I know you do it, man.
And,
you do too much, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, you don't want to be a fucking statistic, Don.
On Sunday,
Cut this shit. It's not helping you out.
on Sunday, I was like, I couldn't get out of bed after the gig. I was just like out. The only social interaction that I had, because I was completely done with like social interaction, because we had to do a wedding the night before.
Yeah.
And then that Sunday, the only social interaction I had was Marvin came to my place to pick up a hard drive, like with the footage. That was it. That was no other social interaction. I shut everything else out.
Everything out, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really interesting because
You're putting too much on your shoulders, man.
How are you feeling now? Are you okay? Are you still mentally?
Yeah. How are you? Let's do a mental health check.
I'm feeling better. Like
Yeah.
I did, because I think I had to like peel myself out of bed yesterday and today, and it's like
Because of the mental health or the...
This challenge
'Cause
is
it's cold.
is like a different challenge. It's making you mentally worse.
Yeah, I know.
It's for
This
mental
is
health.
us as friends, Don. Don't do this shit anymore.
Stop, I'm doing this for
trying to
mental
improve your
health.
mental health. It's ruining your
It's
mental
not
health.
man.
improving. It's making it worse.
You can't help everyone else if you don't help yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
first.
But part of it is like just remembering that I can't do everything all the time, because I was trying to do the push-ups. Like at the wedding gig that we were at, I was with Marv and G, and I'm like, crap, I gotta do 200 push-ups, and
You
then
know-
I didn't do it,
you know
and
what
then
you gotta do?
afterwards I was like, that made me feel bad because it's like I didn't do that. Like I you know what I mean?
You gotta do less,
Oh, bro. He's making himself guilty
I
for
know.
no reason,
bro.
bro.
You gotta do less.
It's not your fault, Don. This is like Goodwill Hunting. It's not your fault, Don. It's not your fault.
Shut up! You shut up.
It's not your fault.
Thanks, Robin.
I noticed you got muscles, but it's not your fault, man. 200 push-ups, fuck that.
Push-ups help the chest, right? It's a chest
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's chest.
Is it purely your chest?
Your chest looks nice.
Come on.
I full asked what the push-ups.
What do push-ups work out? You're just
Oh, your
Your
chest
chest,
looks
right?
amazing.
The pecs, your pecs look nice, man.
That's
my cousin, because I
Not
saw
sagging.
it was my cousin's baby shower, but one of my cousins was like, how sore is your chest right now? And I'm like, it's freaking sore.
That's wild, man. How many push-ups
200
have you
every
done
day,
now?
man.
Altogether, like how many have you done altogether?
Yeah, since you started. It's been
Since I
2 weeks
started, hang on, let me look at my counter, because you got to count
I'm
them.
going to guess 2,800.
now. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to get to
Oh,
1,700.
This is like the jelly beans in the jar.
1,700.
Can I
Because we're only
please
halfway
get?
there, right?
I think you've done. I reckon you've skipped a few days and felt guilty about it. So I'm gonna say 670.
670.
What's the guesses?
1,700.
2,800.
1,700.
670.
Nats is the closest. I've done 1,380.
Oh,
Wow.
man. You're way off your target, Don. You gotta step your game up, bro.
Yeah, man. You should feel guilty, bro.
Well, there
Day
was,
14 is supposed to be 200 a day.
Yeah, you got a quota, KPIs.
Get on the flow. Push-ups the entire episode.
there is a 200 that
I love
I'm
how
gonna
we
make up
give him
later.
shit about mental health.
That's wild.
Well, yeah, like
He's trying to do something good.
He's trying to better himself.
We call him a shitkite.
He's trying to better his life.
He's trying to give
I don't
awareness.
even think this is a hot take, but Filipinos are the best kind to when you want to feel guilty.
100%.
Yeah.
We give guilt like
Guilt
we
on a platter.
give food. You
Bro,
know?
guilt is like a weapon. Like we
weaponize guilt.
Yeah.
We
Guilt and shame.
we even have different types of guilt.
Yeah.
We have passive guilt.
We
have
we
direct
hand out
guilt.
like a blackjack dealer.
That's it, man. We're like judges, bro. Guilty, guilt.
I think part of it is also like the whole like the religious thing. Like
Yeah.
being religious or like making people feel guilty.
Yeah.
This is my experience. So anyone there that is religious or is Catholic and stuff like that, this is my experience. That people make people feel guilty if they're not like going to church enough or like not being good enough or whatever it is, and it's just
the righteousness thing. You make yourself feel righteous by shitting on someone else, kind of stuff.
Yeah. And the guilt, bro.
It's the best feeling.
I thrive on it, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what?
All these heathens, bro.
I'm the type like I've been guilted into everything in my life that when I get motivated, like I need to get guilted into it, and then I'll be able to succeed. You know?
Yeah, interesting.
It is, bro. Like
And make everyone else feel guilty for not believing.
If I'm like running in a marathon and stuff, I need someone next to me be like, "You should have done this earlier.
Yeah.
The whole time.
You should have done it.
You should have practiced
You
more.
thrive on pressure.
You know?
I think
Should do this for your family."
I did think about that kind of stuff. That was because I did my push-ups today, and I did a thing where I just kind of reflecting on what I was feeling and what I was thinking, kind of trying to process it.
Yeah.
And like I was saying to myself, it was something that you said to me, Nats. You were just like,
Oh wow, what did I say?
you need to be kinder to yourself, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
I didn't say
While he tortured himself for someone else. Unbelievable. I feel bad for what I want to say.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
But like,
Keep
yeah,
going.
Dude's getting utang na loob from the
for myself.
Yeah, man.
I owe myself.
Utang
But yeah.
na doon.
But it's
Or don. Utang na doon. Utang na doon.
Utang na don.
Christian's got some wild
Utang
utang
ni
na
Don.
doon.
Utang ni Don kay Don.
Utang doon kay Utang doon
yeah,
kay
like,
Don.
yeah, I was thinking like
200 utangs over there.
I utang myself 200, but it was like be kinder to myself, and then try not to
Yeah, you gotta do it, man.
try not to beat myself up if I missed that 200, because I was like, we were busy last week.
Yeah.
You gotta think
Still
of
busy this
the
week,
big
you know what I mean?
picture. At least you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you're in the
Yeah.
big picture, the big scheme of things. You're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but he's not doing it. That's why. That's why you should feel bad.
That's guilty in the
Oh,
labas.
Guilty labas.
Guilty na labas.
Oh man. You know what? If there's some awareness cause, I'm not doing 200 push-ups a day, bro.
Hey man.
I'll share it on my IG or whatever.
Hey. And this is a special episode because we have a special guest.
Special.
What up,
Special guest.
Same as James.
I
You're
think-
talking about suicide.
I think
bro.
this is.
Holy shit! What the fuck? did I
Wait, the
jump
sound's
into?
cut off.
Hold on.
Come
We're just
through.
trying to find it. We can't hear you yet. Welcome to the Suicide Hotline.
Do a sound check. Do a sound check, James.
Yo, can you hear me?
Hey! Three-time guest.
Wait,
Three-time.
were you just saying that I just jumped into the suicide hotline? What the fuck?
Bro, you know what's funny? I think you jumped into some other conversation last time that you were like, what's going on? You know, James is coming on. We should talk about something deep before he gets on. See what
Yeah, I
happens.
know. I watched that back like recently. I was like, what the? I was so fucking serious. What the hell was that? Like,
I think we were talking about generational guilt or something like that. I have no idea.
yeah. All right.
It's like, ladies and
Nah, I'm
gentlemen,
here-
James
I'm
Roque,
here to talk
the
about
comedian.
What's your thoughts on colorism?
Yeah.
Nah, not today, man. I'm here to talk about dicks only.
That's it, bro.
It's only.
So, welcome back to the show, James Roque.
What's up, boys? How are you?
And this time you're in Canada. Were you in Canada last time?
Oh, that's fire, bro.
No, I'm in New Zealand right now.
Oh, you're in New
Oh
Zealand.
shit.
He's back in the
Yeah.
hemisphere.
That's why it's nighttime here. I mean, it's
That's why it's
nighttime
night
there.
and it's night.
It's nighttime here. Oh. There we go.
Are you back?
Yeah,
Are you back in?
right
Are you
now.
back in New Zealand?
I'm at my sister's house.
Right.
I thought you were at the hotel and didn't tell your family yet. Oh, I don't know. I didn't bring any pasalubong. Sorry, Ate.
Don't tell anyone. Nah, this is just this is my sister's big ass house.
Hey,
My sister's big ass house that I don't have.
and you're the entertainer.
I know.
Hey,
She's like, oh yeah, I just got promoted at work. I have just bought a new house, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm performing to 50 people, so things are going well.
Maybe I should be a nurse.
Maybe Mom
Bro,
was
the
right.
amount of times that's gone in my head, I'm like, what am I doing?
Hey, James, how many comedy specials does your sister have on YouTube? Hey.
Bro, imagine if I was like 3.
Oh, crap.
Damn it.
Hey.
She's that overachieving sister.
Maybe we should have your sister on the podcast.
Hey, what's your stuff? Maybe she should be this goal.
Where's your sister at? Let's promote what she's doing.
Sounds more interesting. She got a house, 3 specials.
You know. Chilling.
Oh man, bro, we're heaps excited for you to come out to to like Australia, man, and
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I haven't performed a solo show in Sydney, specifically Sydney, in like I think since 2019. So it'll be nice to be back, you know.
Let's go.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure you've got a bigger audience here now since then, bro.
100%.
I hope so. We'll see. Fucking man. Oh man, bro, this is like I'm always like it's so hard to tell where everyone is. You know, when you get like everyone's like, oh, you have all these followers on social media. I'm like, bro, they're never where I need them to be.
They're scattered,
Like-
scattered everywhere.
I struggle with
Yeah.
that too, bro. I try to walk around in like the Filipino places in Sydney and
Are you
see
trying to get
if
recognized?
yeah. I'm like wearing Cheatcoders merch, walking around, say like, yeah, it's got my face on this T-shirt, like that's me.
Someone's face.
That's me. And still nothing crickets, bro. I'm like, oh damn.
You're walking around trying to quote your most viral videos.
he's like bidets. Anyone bidets?
I sing that song.
And everyone's like, oh, don't look at that guy JR. He's shouting about bidets. He's crazy.
If I said I was from another country, they'd be like, ooh, maybe he's
yeah.
famous. So now you've done it the other way around.
We'll see.
You've left the hometown of Australia and New Zealand, went to another country, and now you're more famous. So maybe when you come back,
Hometown hero.
the audience is the hometown, and we could be like, yo,
Drizzy.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
claiming
hyped,
like
man.
Russell Crowe, bro.
I'm That's contentious. That's controversial. I'm Pavlova. I'll take Pavlova instead of Russell.
Yeah, no, it's like amount of how many Australians would think that Lamingtons was Australian. We had Binny, the P-pop group from the Philippines, come here, and then we're like, "What's your favorite food that you want to try in Australia?" They said Lamingtons.
Wait, Benny said that.
Binny said that. We got that recorded and
Crazy.
everything. They wanted to try Lamingtons in Australia.
That's correct. What the? Is it Australian? It's not Australian.
It's not. It's New Zealand.
It's New Zealand.
It is New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because I feel like New Zealand and Australia have like that rivalry where they try to claim, like we invented that, and then you guys are like, we invented that. But the one thing that we're like, nah, you guys can have that is Russell Crowe. Nah, you go, guys.
Nah, he's Australian. Nah, he's Kiwi.
Yeah.
He's Australian.
Especially after like when he was in Les Mis and he was singing, I was like, oh no, that guy's true blue Aussie. True blue Aussie.
Amen. And then even cross over to our Filipino culture because we just claim everyone that's have some sort of Filipino-ness in them.
Bro, even Filipinos ain't taking Russell Crowe.
Well, he didn't sing, so.
I know.
Oh man, which cities in Australia are you gonna go to? Which one?
So in Aussie, I'm going to be going to Adelaide, Brisbane, then Melbourne, then Sydney. And I'm actually taping the Melbourne show as my next special. So I'm going to be taping it there.
Well, that's not fair. How about Sydney, bro?
Sydney's better.
Well, my parents live in Melbourne,
Okay.
so
fair, fair.
I want them there. I want them to be proud of me.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
I
want them to give me a caress and tell me that I'm doing okay.
Approval. You need the approvals.
I need approval.
I'm proud of you, James.
That'll be a
You
moment.
are special.
all the special is on YouTube. You click it, it says full special, and it's just a 5-second video of my dad going, "I'm proud of him," and then,
or him going, "Oh, you see Jokoi? How come you're not as big as him?"
Why do you keep trying to be like Jokoi?
yeah, it's a 20-minute video of my dad reading the meanest comments on my.
That'll be good, bro.
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
That'll be good.
Bro, I mean, you guys see, sometimes I screenshot people being like,
Yeah.
"Who's
Yeah,
Jokoi
bro.
wannabe?"
Yeah. Is that the worst one you've ever gotten?
No, I get that. I see it all the time. I think some people just see, Filipino comedian talking about his parents must be trying to be like Jokoi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, no, there should be space. Like, I'm just talking about my life, you know?
Yeah.
It's that old adage of like there can only be one. Hey,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
they're already
and
familiar
it's
with
like-
that one.
Yeah, we're all bringing our own different thing to it. Like, you know, I sound different to him already. Like, I don't even have the same accent. Like, he's like kind of like a cool like hip hop dude, and I'm like, "Hello, how are you?" Like, I'm like
And
a
you're
nerdy
not half
fucking
white.
guy. Like,
You're
Yeah.
Phil, though.
The thing is that you have to compete with like the only one Filipino, and there could only be one New Zealand, and you're like both. So like now you have this whole thing where you're like, now I got this little keyhole that I need to fly through to make it, type of thing. Do you feel like that when it comes to like the bigger media picture? I don't want to throw that up deep question to you, but yeah.
I told you I'm only talking about jokes.
He's like, no.
No serious
No,
topics.
serious.
Don't
All
try
right.
to bait me into real heart to heart.
All right. Have you ever seen a keyhole and wanted to put your dick in it?
Now we're talking.
We're talking.
What do you call that? A micro glory hole.
It's called being a key player. That's what it is, man.
Micro glory hole. That's so. Imagine just going to a glory hole and then like the smallest like thing comes out of the. I'm sorry. I'm taking this to a bad place.
It's not even just a glory hole. It's just a door.
If you can
Sorry,
make it, if you can
what was your
fit
question, bro?
through a keyhole, bro, that shape of your penis.
You definitely got the keys, bro.
Oh, like the actual like the round at the top.
Yeah.
That's a botched
Yeah.
bullet, bro.
It looks like the sign from what you call it, the female toilet. It looks like.
Oh my
that's what,
God.
That's what that's.
Oh, yeah.
That's a keyhole, bro.
For the people listening, the comedy that the comedy that you'll hear at James's show is better than this. Better than.
Oh yeah, no, it won't be
Yeah.
this. I'm just getting it out now so I can get out of my system. Should I tell? I'll tell you guys about the show a little bit, just so it doesn't.
No, can we ask that question so we look professional? So
No, it's
James,
too late. It's too late like that.
can you tell us about the show?
No, you edit everything out, and you just keep is your dick shaped like a key.
Like the worst interviewers ever. He had to ask his own question. Come on, man. Come on, Raph. Hurry up, man. What you doing, bro?
I was full like trying
He's
to
been
get
on
him.
for 10 minutes already. You haven't even asked.
I was trying to segue to it.
All right, tell us about your show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell us, man.
Oh dang! I gave him a clean edit. Okay. I was gonna keep talking over it, so I'm like, he's gonna keep it. No, the show. So the show is called Champurrado, and it's basically about how I think Champurrado is like the perfect example of how just wonderfully weird Filipinos are, and how we're so just unapologetically creative and weird. Because Champurrado, if you think about it, is a chocolate rice pudding, but we eat it for breakfast. And I'm not even gonna spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, and you guys don't tell them because you know what we put on top of it is even wilder, like the toppings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
gotta
for
look
me, it encapsulates that, and also it's about because I was eating a bowl of champurrado one morning, and I got a very life-halting message from my mum 2 years ago, and so that's kind of the start of the show.
That's what
and
it sparked
kind
it,
of
huh?
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
There's always
But-
there's always a serious twist and stuff in your comedy. I think we were talking about it in a previous.
Yeah, I
episode.
like that shit, man.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
inspire.
Layers.
Yeah, I try to like. Obviously, it still has to be silly, right? I mean, if you watch any of my stand up or my long hours, there's always like a reviewer actually mentioned this. They're like, there's always like a story about me shitting myself or something. But
So it's like, next special, Jumperado.
This is strangely creative.
yeah, I'm not getting the allegations.
I think I know where this is going.
It looks like chocolate rice.
But there's always like, so there's like a serious thing, but it's silly, but I'd like to make shows where that still have like a heart, and so when people leave, I don't know, like you had a good time and you had a laugh, but you also this is gonna sound cheesy, but I want people's souls to feel nourished when they leave. I want them to be fed.
100%.
Well, that's kind of like comedy in a nutshell, right? Like people are coming to the show, having the roughest of days, having the roughest of weeks. You don't know what they're going through. They've been probably going through like stuff, and they just want to get away from it. And you're there to provide them with the laughs, and even afterwards, like they would just feel like, yo, you know what? That was a great time to just clock off and move on to the next type of thing. So adding that little flavor of wholesomeness is pretty much a natural call for it.
Yeah, and it's nice too, and also, I don't know, I'm a believer, and you guys are creatives, so you know this, but like when you make stuff, I like to make stuff that I want to see, that I enjoy watching myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I love watching stuff like that. I love, specials as like guys like like Hassan Minhaj or like, Mike Birbiglia, like these guys like write kind of shows that like touch you in the heart when you watch it. And it's very funny, but at the same time you kind of like those are the kind of shows you'll be driving in the motorway and then I don't know, I just remember it and you're like, oh yeah, fuck, like, that really affected me when I watched that. Like so yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I want to make. But one day I just kind of want to write one that's just like purely just stupid, just like dick keyhole bits, like going out.
Yeah, man. Would you have to turn left or right? How does it work, man? I have no idea.
Yeah, you got unlocked, and then I'm gonna write a movie where a guy, that's the plot, and he's like looking for his true love, and then he finds a girl, and the girl's shape is also like a key. And then
it's a lock,
bro. That's a Netflix deal for sure.
Hey, you go in and then you turn left like this, and then a baby comes out.
It opens up and there's a baby.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's it, man.
You go the wrong way.
That's my wholesomeness from my joke, because like that, I was bringing a little metaphor for love.
Look, man, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a lock out there for every key.
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, there
man. What's that country where they have the bridges full of locks, man? They understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know.
They understand.
I think it's like
I don't know which country, but
one of the European.
That was one of the
places.
European countries.
I think they do it in almost every country.
Do they? Oh no, there's got to be the first ones to do it. It's like Philippines stealing karaoke from Japanese people.
It's like a bridge in France or something.
Oh, it originated from France.
That sounds like some European stuff.
Something the Europeans will do.
Yeah, it sounds like some European shit.
Yeah, Nats would know.
Has anyone called your comedy or your shows like a stealth DNM, like a stealth deep and meaningful?
Yeah, I've been like people have said like that I like sneak attack them with some wholesome shit, like because it's obviously marketed as a stand-up show, and it's true. And then when they leave, they're like. And I get reviewers saying this. They're like, "Oh, I didn't expect it to go there," or like, I didn't expect to leave crying. And I was like, "Oh, fuck, that's not what I want you to laugh too, but like, I hope the tears are of joy, like."
Oh, bro, I think the days of comedy being just for laughter is in the past, man. Like the good ones, at least, people tend to walk away with their emotions fucking played with. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's on a good way or a bad way, it leaves them thinking. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I call that shit substance. The other stuff, the silly shit, I don't know, there's still a place for it.
It's
but
the accoutrement.
It's the Kevin Harts of,
you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I love just the silly shit. Like, I love, you guys I love Auntie Donna. They're just like silly, like, means anything, like, so those are important as well.
Yeah, you can't have sometimes you want to have like a good high-end meal and sometimes
exactly
you
it.
just want to go have some good takeaway junk. So
Yeah.
you know, that's with comedy as well. Man.
That's what James's comedy is. It's like it's packaged like a takeaway meal, but it's like Michelin guide
Fine.
stuff. That's
Bro,
what
it's like
ingredients.
fucking
Yeah.
Michelin
Yeah,
champorado.
it's like
man.
it's in an ice cream container, and then you open it, and it's like a wagyu fucking.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
that's
It's like the opposite of like when you open an ice cream container, it's a dinagaan instead. It's the opposite of that feeling.
I know. It's like, yeah. Thank you for borrowing this. You know.
Yeah.
man. If the Filipinos don't want to see a show after that description, then I don't know what else will get them there.
You know that feel that what do you think's worse? Opening like a tin of biscuits. Because I feel like the white people version of it is a tin of biscuits and you open it and it's the sewing kit.
Yeah.
But then the Filipino version is ice cream container and you open it and you're like ice cream and it's like pig's blood.
I like dinuguan. But I don't know, man. And I like
question.
sewing as well. So
Sometimes you do both.
I really
sewing
like
up
pig's
pigs.
blood, man. I used to get that all the time because my dad used to make the dinuguan and so it would just be in the freezer. I'd be like, oh, vanilla, Neapolitan. And then you open it and you're like, oh, this is the wrong kind of red Neapolitan.
the top of it, like the
oil?
the fats
Yeah.
going up to
Yeah.
the top. Is this ice cream?
I'm excited to go to Australia, and Don, I know I was talking to you about this, but I don't know if you guys have discussed this on the show, but my big question for New Zealand and Australia is like why we don't have Jollibee is like a big one.
Here we go.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got words for that.
We got
I'm sure you
so
guys
much
have
words.
talked about this on the show.
We've talked about it
Once or twice.
Yeah. So much
Touched on it a little.
to the point where like I think we're so disillusioned by it that we don't think it's ever going to happen, and Raf is so confident it's not going to happen that he has said that he will get a tattoo.
He's pledged.
He's pledged that he will get a tattoo
Yeah.
of Jollibee.
Full
if-
back tat. Full
if
back.
they-
Full on
Oh,
back tattoo.
Full
Full
back
back
tattoo. Yeah,
Not
full
the
back. Full back. Jollibee logo. He said it. It's on. It's
I
on.
didn't say full back. I'm trying to save my ass just in case it does come. But I'm so confident that it won't
Did you
come.
actually say full back
I'm
tattoo?
pretty sure he said full back.
He shook on it. He shook
on
on
it.
Full
Everything.
back is diabolical, bro.
Biggie promised everything, man. We're like, you got it all.
Do we get to choose what pose the B is in?
He's doing the peace sign,
He's
bro.
doing the
He's doing
ocho
peace
for
sign.
sure. That's
Yeah, ocho for sure.
But Ocho Ocho, that's not moving, doesn't look like the Ocho Ocho.
Yeah.
It looks something else.
Even better.
Yeah, you jolly bottom. You know what I mean?
You know, you can make it look cool, Raf. If you make it look like an anime. You're
What
right, man.
if it's Ocho
Manga.
Ocho? I have to like move my back and forth so it make it move.
That's it.
Yes.
Like Animorphs.
And
Like Animorphs.
the 100-year-old lady's the one that's gonna do it too.
Yeah. That's what's good, right?
Yeah, one odd G.
One
One
odd.
odd gonna like tuck your like,
Look like your back, bro.
and then the whole
And
time
then sexual
he's doing-
harassment.
And just your nuts as
He's
well.
the one that touches your titi, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
and then he's doing the ocho the whole time. He's like every time every hit.
That's wild.
Man.
that's so okay. So
All right, enough of
you're-
that. Let's talk about Jollibee not coming to Australia.
No, it's coming.
So that's how confident you are.
Yeah. That's how
I'm,
confident he
I'm
is.
that confident that it's been 30 years that they've been saying it's coming, that it hasn't.
Yeah.
And every
Did
time
you
they
see? There was an article on the Phil Times website that said that they're eyeing it right now.
I think it's gonna happen, man.
I think it might, bro.
You know how it started? He's doing the reverse thing. Like, it's not coming, so it does come. But he's too deep now because he's got the whole back
Yeah,
tap
are you
thing.
just reverse psychologing them,
That's
bro?
the thing.
You know what? If it does come, I'm deleting all of the content that we mentioned. They're dissing Jollibee, and I'll be like, "Yo, you need some help with the content creation."
Well, it's up to the rest of the boys to like make sure you back it up, back
man.
up everything because we need to see this Ocho Jollibee tattoo.
I'm gonna delete everything, bro. There'll be no podcast after Jollibee. Like, yo, the podcast never happened, man.
Yo, I mean, here's the thing: you guys are content creators. You guys need stuff, so that's gonna be like weeks of content, and that will go viral for
so
sure.
good.
So I'm sorry you have to do
I
it.
know. I'll you know what? I will do it for the content.
Yeah.
But not full back.
You said.
I'm gonna get at least.
Come on, man.
I'd rather a tramp
Okay,
stamp
then
than
not
anything. But
full
like,
back.
Okay, tramp stamp. Tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
I'll take tramp stamp.
Having the Jollibee like be just looking at you, I mean, like, what?
Creeping
Why is anyone behind me?
creeping up in your back.
When you're filming, like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
because I think like what Raf is saying, like they've been saying that Jollibee is coming to Australia for over
Yeah,
20
They've
years.
been teasing it.
Is it the same in New Zealand? Like, are they?
There was talks, but I feel like you guys were closer. It was definitely closer in Australia. Like it got to the point in Australia where they were like, "We have someone interested," and then like for some reason it just fell through. Right? I remember that a while back.
Yeah.
They had plans.
But we never had the plans in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, the ingredients are illegal. That's what I'm hearing.
What the hell are
As
they
in-
put? What?
I don't know
Because
what they're
that, like Monk Tomas got banned in the US.
Yeah.
Right.
It's probably something like that. Some
What are they putting in that shit?
Poison, bro.
LSD.
Pig's blood.
Cocaine.
Just a
Pig's blood.
Everything's got pig's
You know
blood.
what?
for
We're
some reason.
I think it's a bit of like an ingredient called guilt. Because Filipinos love putting that thing on everything.
Was there like a real guy named Monk Tomas, and did he die? And then they just like flaking little bits of him. And they're putting
He lives on through the
And then,
sauce.
and then the US FDA were like, wait a minute.
There's human remains in here.
Yeah, he's like looking at the ingredients. What's Mount Tomas? What is that? And then they just point to a guy. He's like charred up. You're like, yeah, this guy.
It's like a kebab meat, and they just scrape it.
Yeah, he's like, they just like throwing him off.
Hey man, it's all purpose, bro.
It's all on purpose, bro.
Nothing goes to waste.
Oh man.
Like, yeah, because I'm like, what got banned? But yeah, I guess it's just like maybe preservatives or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just oh man.
It's just Philippines, bro.
I had a lot of people comment like on that one reel being like, yeah, there's so many people being like, oh, the chismis or the Marites news I heard through the grapevine was that they refused to disclose the ingredients, and so they couldn't get approval. But I'm like, so I tried to find some research and tried to find where that started, and I can't find like a report or something. So that Chismis network is strong, bro. Like,
It's just
so many different people said that.
yeah, Tita's on Facebook, bro.
If that's true, then like that's racist because KFC they have the secret herbs and spices.
Yeah, why are they allowed to get
Yeah.
Why are they around the world? You know.
Yeah,
That's true, man. What the
Yeah,
hell?
and then Jollibee, you know, it doesn't look like Colonel Sanders at all. You know, comes in and be like, "We got some secret herbs and spices," and then not going through.
Exactly.
Well, I guess maybe if the Colonel Sanders was like, oh, we prefer we don't disclose it, but if you ask Jollibee and Jollibee, the B is like, shush, like that, and then like, we're not telling.
Secret.
My name is
Secret.
My name is Colonel. My name is Colonel Sandale.
Why is Jollibee gay?
Why is Jollibee gay?
Why isn't he gay?
He's pretty gay.
His name is Jollibee.
It is pretty.
That is the gayest.
bear.
You can't get gayer than being jolly. Like jolly
Yeah.
and gay. Like,
Oh,
He's a
true,
bear.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty like
He's a bear.
pretty gay hat.
jolly bear.
Jolly BTQ.
Bro, look at his bum, man. That is a bottom for sure. Like,
Yeah.
But
Where's his stinger? Hmm?
yeah,
It's in the front.
So it's pronounced Yum Burger.
It's called Yas Burger.
Yes, burger.
the Yas Burger. But yeah, anyway, hopefully one day it does come, and I can't wait to see that tattoo on you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey man,
On the day it comes, Rap's getting that tattoo.
on the day, on the
He'll be
day,
out
too.
front out front the store.
Let's invest in a tattoo gun right away.
If I'm in Sydney when they announce that it's coming,
Yeah, it's
I'm
happening.
gonna go to the tattoo place.
Yes.
Yes,
Are you gonna get a tattoo
it's
too?
gonna be a whole event.
I will get a tattoo
gonna
with
match?
you, but not Ocho Ocho on
Yo,
my back.
let's go.
Hey!
He's gonna match you, bro.
Oh, well, is
gotta
he?
do it.
Like, is he gonna? Would you get a Jollibee tattoo?
Yeah, I'd get a corporation on my body, sure.
Sponsor.
Hashtag sponsored.
You know what's crazy? Having Jollibee tattooed on your body, but not getting any discount.
Yeah, that's why. It's free promo. You got Jim.
Pinoy's won't give you a discount
I
for
know.
that. The lady at the counter will be like, I am pangit. Why would you do that? Like,
You know that's the most
judge you.
that's the ultimate when you see a Filipino at a retail shop and you're like, oi, Filipino, hey, discount. That's the ultimate. If I showed a Jollibee tattoo to
Do you reckon
Jollibee,
they'll
bro,
really give you free Jollibee?
opposite.
You can only try, bro. Just get the tattoo.
I think they'll overcharge me. This guy loves Jollibee so much he wouldn't
No,
he
don't-
would double the
don't-
price.
He'll pay anything.
Copyright infringement.
I know, hey, they'll probably sue me. Nah, this is Jolly
Jolly
Jolly boy.
Jolly boy.
Jolly boy.
Jolly boy. Oh man.
Oh man.
Jolly boy would be a good rap name.
Yeah, man. There you go, bro.
I'm surprised why Filipinos haven't thought of it.
Jolly boy.
Jolly
Yeah,
boy. Probably, but.
Jolly boy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's the tag. when the beat starts, Jolly boy.
Jolly boy, Bubba Sport. I don't know. What does he say?
Jolly boy both sides.
Chicken,
Chicken everywhere. I found.
Jolly boy Bubba Sparks kind of goes hard. Not gonna lie.
It does, right?
Jolly
Jolly boy, Bubba Sports.
Oh man. So is there what's the? Do you have dates for your tour? Tell us what's the
I
dates.
do. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. I have to go to my website. Give me a second.
Superstar.
He's like, wait a minute.
You're calling us out for being professional. Come on, bro.
No, I do. So I'm going to be in Adelaide on July 3, then Brisbane on July 4 and 5.
Nice.
Then I'll be in Melbourne, which is the special taping on July 9 and 10. And I'll finish off with you guys in Sydney, July 11 and 12.
Hey, he's gonna
sick.
finish off
The
with us.
weekend.
Yes, we'll help you finish.
Finish us off.
I'll finish on you guys on July
Yeah.
11 and 12.
Hey,
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
give us some chicken joy before that, man.
Yeah, but
At least
buy us-
one
I'll
and
give you
dine
that,
us first.
buy us dinner first.
the gravy steak.
Bro. So we can't wait to see you. Are you gonna come to the show like when you're in Sydney?
What's that?
Are you
We
gonna
have
come to
time.
our show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Let's
was
see-
the plan.
let's
but
see
I
if you're
wanted
an
to
actual
tell
real
you boys
person.
before What's
Yeah.
that, sir?
I want to see that you're an actual real person.
Not AI or anything.
Not an
a
AI
hologram.
or anything like
don't
that.
know
I
if
am
you're real or
actually.
not.
I'm an AI that Don befriended, and I'm not a real person.
Damn,
and
we've been catfished the entire time.
I
yeah,
wouldn't
he
be
keeps being like,
surprised.
he keeps being like, he's my friend. Blah blah blah. Look, I'll get him on, and then I hop on, and I'm like, Don, hello, how are you? Like,
You know, it'd be funny. You're in Sydney and you're still on a laptop. God damn it!
no, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to come on because I
Hey.
feel like since last time we chatted, you guys have just blown up so much, man. I feel
Same
like
with you, man.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's more like also the guests that you guys have gotten. I'm just like so stoked for you boys, man.
Yeah,
you guys
thanks,
have
man.
done it.
Thank you, man.
Like you had Ruby Ibarra on there. Do you know how much
Yeah.
I love Ruby Ibarra, bro?
Hey,
She's a
it's
gangster,
hey
man.
on a low, you're gonna blow up. You know why? Because you've been on the show.
Once you go on this show, they blow up. Yo,
That's
you,
what,
you see what happened to
That's
Benny,
our
right?
theory. That's our theory. Benny
See what happened to Benny?
blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby
were they
Ibarra,
on
bro?
your show before they really
Yeah,
blew
yeah.
up?
Everyone blows up
Yep.
except us. We cling on to them, and we rise a little bit. We rise a little bit more. We just cling on, like take us with you, please.
We're just a step ladder.
Stepping stone. So yeah, so when you go up,
Yeah.
bring us, yeah.
We're like,
don't
we
forget
go,
this.
Go. We want you to
Wait, so
succeed.
you had
Everybody.
Benny and then they blew up, and
Yeah.
then Ruby Ibarra just did Tiny Desk.
Yep,
and-
yep,
yeah.
yep,
Yep, that's
Yep.
us. That's us. That's
Yep.
us. That's all us.
Yep.
And then you had the Comedy Manila boys. They're just killing it. They're
Yeah.
just selling
Yeah.
out all sorts of shows.
You're
And
welcome.
now you're gonna get a Netflix special.
You're
Yeah, that's it.
welcome.
Oh, sige, manifest. Either that or Jollibee. I'll take either.
Whoa, that's a massive comparison. Should I get a Netflix special or should I get Jollibee in New Zealand?
Ooh. Be the savior.
You know that each of them are. You know that's a big stretch.
Bro, one of those choices will make me a legend
That's
forever
it,
in my
man.
community. The other choice is a Netflix special.
And can you promise me this? If one of those things happen, when you thank people, can you thank the Cheatcoders show?
Yeah.
yeah. Let's end the interview there. He's like,
yes,
oh, lag.
thanks for having me, boys. Thank you. I'll see you later.
I'll only thank you if you show your lower back tattoo.
Hey.
That's it.
He's a smart man. He's a smart man.
Nice one.
If you, this is me going crazy. If you get a Netflix special,
Yeah.
I will tattoo your face
Okay.
Yes.
on my back.
Yes. Hey, it's record. Is this recording? Is this recording? Yo, you're gonna go hard, right, bro? You gotta go so hard right now.
You know, I'm like that Filipino with the bad gambling problem. I promise so many tattoos now.
Your wife will be listening to this like, what the hell are you talking about?
He's that guy that has heaps of tattoos.
Hey James,
I love
Raf's been on this binge of like getting tattoos because he got his first one the other week.
And my first
Hey,
one.
bro, check out his first one.
Oh, you can't even see it because it's dark.
What is it?
It's instead of a wedding ring, I got a tattoo ring.
Wow.
And
That's
now,
commitment.
and yeah, it's real commitment. And now,
Is it a henna?
it is pretty much. You know, it's pretty much. My wife's Indian, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
That's
I wouldn't
exactly what it
pass
was. He's like, yeah. That's what I got.
Now I'm gonna go home to my wife and be like, "You got me henna." Oh man, now I gotta find something Filipino culture to.
So that's your first one.
Yeah, this is my first one. Now I've opened the lid. Now I've made so many bets.
Damn, your first one was on your hand? That's hard.
That's it.
That
That's
hurts.
it. Yeah, man. I'm a man. You know what I mean? Part of the tattoo community.
Yeah, he's gang now.
I don't know if you're a man if you call it the tattoo community. Do you think that's what T stands for in LGBT?
Yeah, man. That's it, bro. Well, I can't wait to show you the tattoo and maybe another one in person when you come to the show live in Sydney.
You will get more. You'll get like a itch for tattoos. That as someone with a bunch of tattoos on me, the moment I got my first one, I was like, oh, that was fine.
What was your first one? What was your first one?
I got this big piece on my arm.
Oh, that
This
was
one.
sick.
Oh wow!
It's like it's supposed to be the solar system.
And you were teasing me about henna. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've got all my ones are like they're all like very fine line girl
artistic.
boy ones. Yeah.
Sick.
Did you?
that tattoo of your name though, like when did you get that done specifically
For the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I wanted to. When I was thinking, this is for Badong, for anyone who hasn't watched it, by the way. So it's the end of my special where I talk about my nickname, that I was like ashamed of when I was a kid, and then embracing it when I got older. But yeah, it's still here. A lot of people are like, was it real? Yeah, like I like.
Whoa,
Show you my titty.
whoa.
Oh, sorry. People usually pay for this.
Yeah. Don't
What
give
was
it away for
What
free.
was
Don't give it away for
from
free.
your first tattoo to the next tattoo, what was the time pass?
So like 5 months.
5 months. All right.
Okay, he got
You know what's funny? Here's what happens usually. Do you guys, other boys, do you guys have tattoos? Don't like.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fortunately not, we're not,
Christian does. Christian,
You go on.
Yeah.
How many?
This one on my arm.
you can
Oh,
show
you
it.
can't see it on the thing.
Like recently or how long
No,
ago?
I got this back in 2012-ish.
Oh,
I haven't
how
really
come
had
you
the
didn't
needed
get-
one since. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were like, that's it, I'm done.
Kind of. I'm just waiting for another thing to
kids.
like
Marriage.
give me like reason to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna get Cheatcoders tattooed on
Yeah.
his arm.
I mean, if you're coming to Sydney, and I suppose maybe get one on my back too. I want to get Badong on my back.
And a tattoo. And a tattoo as well.
You did say you were gonna finish us off.
It's like an indicator. Where? Finish here.
Oh my god. Oh man.
No, 5 months. And I'm surprised that you didn't get the itch, because for me, after my first one, and this is quite common, so people will go, oh, I'm going to get my first one. I want it to mean something. And that's what I did. So like my one, I sat on it for a year. I was like, should I get it? And then I got it. And then once I broke that seal, I was like, oh, this is all good. You don't have, this isn't, not the biggest deal. And so the next one I got was literally just one off like a flash sheet. and I just went, "Oh, that's a dog with sunglasses. I'll get that." And then I just got that.
You know what? I'm coming close to that. Like I'm like thinking about. I already want a quarter sleeve now. I want my whole like
sick.
forearm to be done. So
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of getting something Cheatcoders related next. So
You should.
Yeah,
You
man.
guys, this is like, again, I know I sound like I'm blowing smoke up your ass, but you guys are like doing it, you know? You should celebrate.
I
You
might
should just get
I might get a,
Christian's full naked body on you.
That's wild.
Full. On his full back.
Yeah.
I don't want it on my arm because like when I'm doing me time, it's just like
This is Christian.
it's just Christian there.
Okay, well, if you don't want to see him, here's what you do. You get Christian's like full body, like front profile, right? But you get it on your back. Like, and so, but it's like laid out, like his arm is on your arm, like it's like mapped out to your entire body. And so if you're like, if I was standing behind you and you're standing butt naked, it would be Christian naked from the front.
So if I'm scratching my ass, Christian's scratching his balls.
1000%.
Hey, you know what that's like? You know, there's puppeteer guys, the ones with half costumes. They're like half a girl, half a man. Except he's like, I'm Raph, but now I'm Christian.
That's exactly it.
That'd be a weird way to sit on a chair.
Their wives are going to be very, very confused.
Then you apply on Australia's Got Talent, and then you do a duo act with just you, and then you turn around like that.
Naked.
He's scratching his. What is that?
Confused. I'm a little bit confused.
Oh, man.
man.
Well, thank you once again to James because like we are excited to see you live here. We'll have a full episode of the show with you when you get here. See you in person.
be chaotic.
Maybe get you to sing some karaoke with us.
man.
Maybe, you know, some parody
Yeah,
stuff.
fun.
That'll be fun.
Man, we
And-
gotta hang out when you're here, man.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm only there for a couple days in Sydney, but I'll have some time to catch up with you guys, so we can grab some food.
We'll take you to
Um,
Nando's,
good bar.
Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah.
You joke. I love Nando's, bro.
Let's go. Well, once again, give it up one time for James Roque.
Hey.
What are the dates again? Can just the dates and where people can buy
Oh, he
tickets?
has to look at his.
I just closed my website. Okay. No, I remembered it. I remembered it. Power of the mind. Okay. July 3 in Adelaide. July 4 and 5 in Brisbane. Melbourne.
What happened?
I think you muted yourself.
You muted yourself.
Oh, I guess we can't go. We missed the Melbourne Sydney
muted
days.
yourself.
Oh, no, it's muted.
I don't think he wants you to watch the show.
No, please come. I need you there.
Go.
No, I need you there. July 11, 12 is Melbourne. That's the taping. Again,
All right.
I need, like, if you're in Melbourne and you want to see how a comedy special is made with very little money, come along. July 11, 12. And then Sydney is July... No, Melbourne is July 9 and 10.
And then 11,
Sydney
12
is
is Sydney.
11 and
Yo,
12.
we could film.
You know
We
what?
could film Sydney for you and then bootleg it or something.
That's the most Filipino thing ever.
I mean, we got videographers here, you know.
Oh,
Well, you
man.
just film it and go, like, just record it on Facebook
Amen.
Live,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a tita.
Yeah, I'll be holding the iPad up in the front row. Where can they find the tickets, bro?
They can get tickets on my website, jamesroque.com. So the reason why I can't remember the dates is because I've also got the New Zealand dates in my head, and then it starts
damn.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Actually, you must have New Zealand listeners, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some of them, yeah.
Shout it out, guys.
Yeah, I'll plug it too. So if you're in New Zealand, come along. It's in Wellington on June. What the fuck? When does this come out?
June 18. Starts
There you
tomorrow,
go.
right?
This is coming out next week.
Oh yeah, this comes out.
Oh, it's coming out
bro,
next week.
We
It's
lag,
coming out
bro.
next
Do you have
week.
anything in the
Then-
following week?
If it's coming out next week,
Yeah.
then the Wellington and the Hamilton and Auckland shows have already been and gone, and you missed out. It was so good. But Christchurch you can go to. June
Christchurch.
26th.
There you go.
If you're in New Zealand.
There you
that's
go.
it,
Let's
man.
go.
JamesRocky.com. Thanks again for coming on the show, brother.
Hey.
Peace out,
Thanks, boys.
Peace out.
Keep killing
man.
it. I'll see you guys in Sydney, and you better have a fucking back tattoo when I get there.
Oh, man. All right. Champerado out.
That is, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
man.
Bye.
That's 3 tattoos now, man. That's 3 tattoos.
Man, look at me being a bad boy. I mean, good boy.
I'm a bad boy.
He's an outlaw.
All right, so since I'm in a silly mood, let's get into the karaoke of today. I am going to be singing a song that is a classic
Let's go.
from the karaoke classics, and I'm going to put my own twist to it. So I'm not going to even tell you what song it is. I'm just going to play it. Who cares?
Go in, man.
And
Is there
then
words or just gonna?
I'll send the words so you can read it to yourselves as well, because I kind of enjoy that aspect. To you guys. And then
Oh no, where'd my phone
we'll go
go?
from there. All right. I just wrote this today, so I
It's
might
gonna-
stuff up. Who cares?
That episode with James going to be so unhinged, man.
That was actually so good.
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Yeah. Or like when he's on when he's on our show, it's going to be
Yeah.
an unhinged episode for sure. Just considering the banter that we just had just then.
I know.
Let's tell all trans jokes that day. See if we can like mitigate. James HR Rocket.
It'll just be Nats going same page,
Same
same
bro,
page,
same,
same page.
Yeah,
Same
man. You and me,
page.
bro. You and me, bro. Yeah, bro.
Same page.
Yeah, yeah.
Sing around. Same page,
Oh,
same page.
man.
When was I? Was I back in the country? Yeah.
No,
I
you were
was in
still in the
London,
UK, bro.
Oh, that was a different me, bro. That was a different me, man. I'm different. Now.
All right. So this is my karaoke of today.
Sorry. Let's go.
Oh my god! I read the lyrics. Oh my god!
Here we go.
Here we go.
My kind is not the type to have hair on their face. Sometimes it barely grows.
Okay.
But there's a lucky few
Mhm.
that have it below their nose.
Just like this man over here.
That's called a bigote. My lolo passed it down to his children. And similar to gout, I got it too. I cannot live without, or else I look like Majin Buu. And that's called a bigote for you. Balbas is what that can hide how my joy is not defined. I'm growing my hair, Balbas and bigote for you. Balbas and bigote for you. Ooh. Balbas and bigote for you. My friends are saying, dude, just shave it.
Shave it, dude.
My aunties say, you look so poor. But I'm confident, looking like VST and Co. It's my Awitin mustache for you. Balbas is what that can hide how my joy is not defined. I'm growing my hair, Balbas and bigote for you. Balbas and bigote for you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Balbas and bigote for you. Bigote for you.
Amazing.
Shout outs to everyone who, you know, are the lucky few that can grow a beard, a mustache,
Hey.
and is Filipino.
All of us.
Bro, I'm
yeah.
struggling. You can see my jaw's not defined.
It's not defined. defined enough.
It's not hiding shit.
my favorite line in that is, "It's my Awitin mustache." For
I love it, bro. VST and Kirk got a shout out. Love it.
my Awitin mustache.
That's my awaiting mustache for you.
That one's a banger, bro.
Bro.
That
Dedicated
wordplay as well, mustache.
Oh man, that's it, man. Dedicated to everyone, the lucky few that can grow a beard and a mustache, because you are the lucky few, and pretty much beard and mustache is our makeup. Without it, we look like Majin Buu. Without it, I feel like my face is wider because
We
my
look
cheeks.
12, eh?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I need to man things up,
Yeah.
and the facial hair helps.
It does help.
And then especially because like all these Asians go up to me and be like, yo, how do you grow it?
Yeah.
How do you do it, man? And I'm like, you just have to be a part of the lucky few, man.
It's genes, bro.
It's just like the tattoo community.
It's
There's only a few lucky
Tattoo
us.
Tattoo community.
That's just the lucky few, man. Asian beards, bro.
The Balbas and Bigote
Balbas and
community.
Bigote community.
The Balbas and Bigote community. The
That's
BBC.
the BB.
Bro.
It's more like BBC. BBC. Balbas and the
Oh
God.
man, let us know what you want us to parody. If you have some song ideas, I might do a karaoke where I sing one of your songs.
Hey.
You know, if I find it to be like really good,
Really good.
I will sing it. I've sung CA's song previously, so I'm open to be ghostwrited. I'm open to be Drake.
Parody is a pop star. You're a pop star.
Yeah, that's it, man. Parody can be anyone.
Parody.
Can be you. Can be me.
Parody.
All right, let's get into the next segment. It is.
Oh,
Wow.
that's right. Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
It's the wow, wow, wow. It's the wow, wow.
All right.
It's wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow.
All right, let's go back to serious mode, guys. All right, let's talk about death, shall we? No, legit though. This time around, it's kind of related in a way, and it's not really a downer. The thing that I'm gonna talk about is called pseudocide. I don't know if you guys have heard of that term. You know what that means?
I think I know.
Yeah.
It's because it's a mixture of pseudo and the thing that we were talking about.
And aliving.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
essentially, it's when people fake their deaths.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, bro.
There's a name for it. That's how popular it is.
Really so shocked. You've seen movies, Don. People do that shit.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
man.
like,
You've seen Gone Girl.
I didn't
There's
know
a
there was
term for it,
for
but that's the
I didn't
actual
know
term.
that's what I'm
What does
shocked
what
about.
does pseudo mean? In
It
Like
means
fake.
fake.
It means yeah.
It's like you, if,
Sort of.
if you have a pseudo name.
Sort of.
Like
Yeah.
unproven,
Yeah.
that kind of
Pseudo
yeah.
name means your fake name.
Pseudoscience.
Like, that's Blazing's your pseudo
name.
Pseudonym.
No, that's-
Pseudocide. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's the proper term.
If you're fake
for it.
Chinese, you're Sudanese.
That's a good one.
Is that bad?
That's wild though. You offended like two groups. That's a 2-in-1.
Oh,
But if you're Sudanese, you're not Chinese.
Yeah, it's the delivery there. If you're Sudanese, you're a fake
you're
Chinese.
fake Chinese.
You are fake Chinese.
Oh my
No,
god,
man.
Now the
At a point in review.
is it?
I don't know.
It's too close. Now, speaking of Que Sera Sera, last time you said that on the pod was when you went to Spain, right? And then you lost your wallet, or the Spanish stole your wallet.
And I started a new family.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna start my own family."
I just
Just
looked at
like
the easy way
leave
out.
behind.
If I was up to you, if it was up to me, and if I was you, I wouldn't go to Japan.
Why? Because my track record.
Because
is pretty bad.
it's just the Filipino colonization route
Right.
is not working out for you.
It isn't. Yeah.
Spain didn't
I
rock
should
out.
go to America.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Japan.
Japan. I'm
No
gonna
go.
I'm just gonna get.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose more. Yeah,
You should go to Sudan, bro.
because they're fake Chinese. So I'm safe.
That's another one.
That's the new Jin song.
You gonna fake Chinese? Sudanese.
Sudanese.
In the MC.
Oh man. Anyways, moving on.
Sorry, man. Pseudocide. Let's get back to it.
Yeah. So pseudocide, it's the term for when people fake their own deaths, and there's plenty of different reasons behind why people do it. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, back in the days, you hear of people going just missing. And then you find out like they started a new family like 2 suburbs away or something, right?
Wow.
And but like nowadays,
That's wild.
I think for like more recent times, I think statistics wise, I think a lot of guys in finance
Do that.
do that shit. Like in 2008 when we had the GFC, apparently a lot of Wall Street people were doing it. You know what I mean?
Like faking the death.
Yeah, bro, just to get away from debt and stuff.
Yeah.
It's always like some finance decision or maybe like insurance payouts and stuff, you know,
That's
like
fair.
leave
But
the
how do you
country.
like start over? Like you have to have a whole new digital footprint and everything.
Well, you
Well-
gotta start again.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
How you don't just what you go where you go to a new country? It's like you have a passport.
Fake
bank
IDs
account.
and stuff.
It's wild though.
Well, this is a thing because there's a lot more involved into like doing it, right? Because
Yeah.
aside from faking your death, like there's also creating a new identity and stuff, and because essentially it's not illegal if you think about it, but the stuff around it might be like getting insurance payouts. That's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you do go missing, 9 times out of 10, cops won't really do anything because it's like there's no benefits. Like, what crime did he do? He's just gone.
He's just gone.
But then if an insurance guy is like, well, if I've got to pay him out $1 million, I'm gonna go look for him.
But if you get paid out, you don't get that. Your family does.
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
nice, nice gesture.
Yeah.
But then,
Unless you think ahead and you have a fake family.
Hey,
Everything's just fake. If you're gonna commit to this, then you just
fake
you just
family.
gotta make everything
It's
fake.
just
lot
all
of effort,
lies.
man.
It's
it
like
is
lies
all-
on lies.
Well, that's the thing. There's generally there's
Just,
like you
just
go
be
on,
loyal to your wife.
Well, no, because it's not just the wife
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Nah,
it's like it's a money is like a
thing,
big thing, right?
Yeah.
But then there's like people that would do it. You go on tour and stuff. You go on deep web and you can get like fake IDs. You know, stuff to get you
Actually,
rolling.
You know, you're right. You've watched Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
You meet a guy in a parking lot, and he has a van, and you give him like $100 grand, and
Start
takes
a
you
new
to the, he takes
identity.
you to the mountains, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's businesses like that.
Well, see, you know how certain places around the world are known for certain crimes. Like if you think of Colombia, what are you
Yeah.
thinking of?
Yeah, the coco.
Yeah. So, like financial crimes, like Switzerland, Cayman Islands,
Yes.
you already think of it, right?
Yeah.
When you think of like, I don't know, counterfeit goods, you're thinking of China straight away.
Hard.
With faking deaths, can you guess what country does it the best?
You're gonna say Philippines, aren't
Are you
you?
gonna say
I
Philippines?
am,
Is
bro.
it actually Philippines?
Yeah, dude, we're number 1, bro.
For fake death.
It's the Hoi Philippines moment for us when it came to
let's
faking deaths.
go.
Yeah, dude, because apparently over there for as cheap as $200 US, you can
That
get
makes
an
sense.
official death certificate. Like government, you know, what's it called? Like
Is
a
it because the
sign.
government's corrupt so they can get these things?
Not so much the government, but
Is
the
it-
people working in
Is
the
it
government.
Is
You know
it
what I mean?
that? Is it because like it's is it perpetrated by people who are TNT like Dago ng Dago?
That's another one where basically, you know, if you got OFWs, they'll get a payout for their family or whatever.
For doing that.
Fly back to Phil's. No one's gonna find them and stuff. What makes it hard
Right.
for like insurance companies to find them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you're technically, hey man, I'm comfortable back in the province, back at home.
Well, with like
I know my family's taken care
a
of.
couple $100,000
Yeah.
too. And then
Bro, once it hits $1 million, that's when they start looking for you. So if they get a payout of $900K,
even like
they won't even look.
they won't look. It's not worth it.
Yeah, but that's paying off your kids' uni, your house.
Crazy.
It's kind of like you're set. When
Yeah,
you go
pretty
back
much.
home, you can start back. If you know.
Start over.
All you need to do
Yeah.
is just like fake your.
That's why, bro. You go back to Phil's,
So,
get that
like, I mean,
certificate.
like, does this is this like a multiracial thing, or do you have to be Filipino to
No.
perform this?
Globally, it's like
Just
a.
getting ideas.
It's like the underworld knows that's the
It's
place
like,
you
boom,
go.
I got it.
Okay.
But at the same time, if you do pass away in Phil's, your insurance is definitely going to investigate because
Does
of it.
the new life come with
Because of the
a
statistics.
Filipino bride?
No. So this is where it gets wild because I thought it was pretty wild already, but the services come in tiers, bro. Kind of like our sponsorship
Wow.
packages. So the $200 only gets you the certificate, right?
Yes.
It's certified government document, but then for like maybe I think between 1,000 and 3,000 US, you get the kit for like you get the IDs of your new identity and they're legitimate, and then they'll take away like on the registry any trace of you coming into the country, like you know what I mean. And it gets
just
crazier
there.
and crazier. The third tier or like the ones that's like tens of thousands.
The Ninong tier?
Yeah, bro, pretty much the Eric tier. 'Cause, you know, he well, this is where they'll set up a fake funeral, bro,
Oh wow.
and then they'll have fake attendants crying at this funeral.
Witnesses and stuff.
Bro.
Yeah,
They would
fake
get that photographed as well, so they could show that it's like
Exactly.
something happened.
They make it a performance. It's a whole
They
theater.
you get a fake body as well. It's wild,
like
dude.
a real body though, but like
it's a
fake.
real body.
Holy
Yeah,
shit! You just bought a corpse.
exactly, man. But it's like there's a
That's gangster.
there's a purpose for it because apparently in like morgues in fields, they've got so much of this stuff that in the black market they're actually selling it to people
Selling
that would
bodies.
pay money for it.
Sell some dead bodies. Yeah.
Bro, if you've got like people that are, I don't know, like there's someone like a John Doe rocks
Yeah,
up in your morgue, and you've got a cremator. It's costing you money. It's like why don't
take
I
the
make money out of this?
Bury it. Yeah.
Far out.
So they're
dark,
like
eh?
legit, bro. There's a whole market for it,
That's crazy.
and I love the Hui Philippines. Like, hey, we're on top of this game,
number
dude.
one.
We're
That's
number
it.
one.
Like
You know-
if your body didn't have a proper funeral,
Mhm.
you can get one.
Mm.
You get someone else to pay for your own funeral.
I mean, you
I could
still
just,
pay for
know?
it.
I can just think of like if there was a Filipino Frankenstein, he'd be like, I need some like body parts, and then one of his mates gonna like, I know a guy,
Yeah.
I know a guy, I can get some body parts.
But
for
then
you."
that guy's like, well, it's not really that special because my brother knows a guy too. I know a guy.
Everyone
You're
knows.
my guy. We're in Philippines where everybody knows
everybody
someone.
knows a guy.
I know a guy.
It's just everywhere around here, man. I don't know. I just found that shit wild to me
That's
actually pretty
crazy.
cool.
because it's like
It's good to know, man. If things just don't work out, like,
there's
services for this.
there's an escape button.
There's an escape button. It's like, reset. Let's go.
That's so ADHD.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. It's like things aren't going well. Well, guess I'll fake my own death.
It was a book that I was like
It's like a real life
going over,
GTA, bro.
Yeah, just reset.
The book was saying like because it broke it down. The book is called Playing Dead. I love it. But they were saying that even though a lot of the times, I think it was like 9 times out of 10 people get caught anyway. And
For
it
faking.
could be,
the
yeah.
Why someone just sees, oi.
Well, they can't resist the fucking urge to contact someone from their old life.
Yeah.
It's just too hard, bro.
'Cause you
Yeah,
gotta
so-
commit. When you commit, you gotta
Yeah.
commit.
You gotta commit.
Yeah.
But in the Philippines, they believe in aswang. So you give already,
know what?
or they believe
Wait.
in ghosts.
One
So you
more
can
thing.
pretend to be a ghost.
yeah.
Another thing
On the
though,
coast.
these are Filipinos coming back, so they fake that they're Filipinos.
Oh no,
right?
it could
No,
be
no, anyone.
anyone.
It could be anyone.
You know,
going
it
to
wouldn't
feel
work if you're
still there.
Filipino, because the chismis is just gonna get around, bro. The chismis is gonna get you,
But
bro.
you
Yeah,
can get
man.
away being a ghost. It's like, nah, I'm just a ghost, bro.
It's like
I'm a ghost, fam.
Just a
all
ghost.
all those times they're like, oh, I saw like my
Yeah.
dad. They're like, oh no, that was a mumu.
Bro, this is all the
Yeah.
superstition in the films when they say like, "Oh, I saw Lola." It's like
Yeah.
they should fake their death, bro. It's just everyone's faking their death.
That's your Lolo.
Yeah, I saw your Lolo the other day. He's been dead for like 5 years.
At the supermarket. Hello.
They're training kids, bro.
Cereal.
Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh, hello.
It's like the kids are predisposed to like you're being trained to reply to insurance investigators. It's like you said you saw your Lolo. He goes, yeah, he's here. This moth is my Lolo.
Yeah, this
This kid's obviously fucking crazy, man.
Crazy, bro.
moth is my
Let's
Lolo.
pay him. Pay that man his miani.
Seen this photo? Do you see this photo? That little like spark there? That's
Yeah.
Lolo.
The orbs.
The
orbs.
orbs,
It's
bro.
pretty wild.
It's just
Oh my
dust on
goodness.
lens, bro.
But yeah, that was my wild thought. There was a few things I kind of just wanted to share. Like one of the dudes that got caught, he went on a fishing trip, brought his dog, because his dog was the only thing he cared about.
Oh.
So he was like, "Oh, fuck my dad, fuck the family, go off and say the boat sank or whatever and drowned." And then he didn't realize the dog's chipped. So you know the microchip on the back.
Found him.
So yeah,
Imagine you have to pay for all this death
Bruh,
shit.
yeah. So later on, the insurance investigators found him again. It's like, why is this chip like this vet thing are being paid by the same?
He was
Like,
still paying.
you know what I mean? Like,
Stupid.
I thought this dog died in a fishing accident. So
Wow. Is that
there's
legit?
always things
That's
that
something
you would always trip you up, bro.
You can't.
You gotta
no
commit.
connection. You gotta commit. Nothing.
Well, they were saying if you really wanted to like give yourself a good shot, you start 10 years beforehand. So you start like the fake, I don't know, bills or fake license 10 years before you actually plan. Like you can't just go, well, I'm going to do it today and then start my new ID tomorrow.
10 years is a long time to commit.
Exactly, bro.
It's a lot of premeditation. Yeah. It's a big commitment. That's too much effort, man.
I know. That's why it makes you just go, I'll just put up with it then. Maybe I'll just pay this fucking debt.
I guess I'll live my life then. Might as well.
I'll just do a monthly payment plan. Fucking can't give me 10 years, bro.
I'll just do the push-ups.
200, huh?
I'll just do it today.
Just do the push-ups.
It's too much effort starting a new life.
Fake my death.
It's gonna fake my death.
Yeah, man. That was my
that's wild.
That is
my
very
wild
wild.
thought. I just found that shit wild because we were on top.
Wonder if anyone's out there that's ever faked their death. You know, if you want to be a guest,
Contact us.
we'd like to know your side.
If anyone wants to snitch on us, though,
We don't have a big audience. No one will know. You're our little secret.
fake death.
Well, we can distort your voice and like hide your image. That's if you want to talk to us.
I don't know. Is this
You're
too
out
much
there.
editing, eh?
Yeah. I might forget to edit that part.
He's looking at the guest. He's like, "Damn it! You said you'd censor me." He gets blasted.
You can say that I pseudo edit. Oh man!
Rap never actually edits anything out. He's like, "Oh, that's good enough."
You asked
Upload.
me a question about editing in the last episode. I'm like, oh, did I?
I love how sometimes people are like, "How much of the episode do you edit?" And Rap's like, "Edit."
You know,
I just push and play.
I have small bouts of panic when I meet people. Like not too long ago, on my dad's side, my family, church people, and they say, "Oh, you guys are doing well in your podcast," and I'll feel like a shit running my head all this shit I've said. Do you guys get that? Do you guys get that too? I'm like, oh fuck.
As a joke, I always apologize. Like they're like, "Hey man, I really like your podcast."
I
I'm
legit
like,
forget.
Yeah.
People listen to us.
Yeah, sometimes I just yeah.
You forget. You just forget.
forget who's
and then
behind
it
the
just
camera,
goes and you're
like,
like, wait
oh,
a minute,
man.
there's actually people out there listening to this. And then you realize these people are in proximity of
Yeah.
where you live. I might have to fake my death as well.
I don't want to meet the people on our Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we've said some wild shit on
Yeah.
there. By the way,
Let's
join
listen.
our Patreon if you're interested in some more wild content. So where can they find you, Mr. Don Doing Stuff?
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website. At
Hey.
Don Doing Stuff on all social media platforms.
And that's Blazing. Where can they
You
find
can
you?
find me on YouTube and Instagram.
Hey.
That's Blazing.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pseudoside. Yeah.
Pseudus. Garcia, where can they find you?
See Garcia on Instagram or Balbas Bigote community or bbc.com.
Imagine that being
Welcome to the BBC.
Imagine calling that a channel, like, and taking over the actual BBC
Oh,
channel.
bro.
And they
There's
tune
so
in.
many dudes is going to hate us. All women.
It's all,
Oh, no.
Either
well,
way.
yeah. Join us on if you. Hey, I want to know who's in this like Balbas and Bigote
Bigote.
community.
All four of us are in it, eh?
Yeah, we're
Marvin
in it.
too, our producer's got
Bro.
it.
I got a theory that Westernizing Filipinos abroad has these like mustache and
Do you reckon it's
goatee.
it's the aura? It's the water, the moisture?
I think it's the steroids in the meat
right.
and the extra stuff that they put in the.
It's like we're getting
produce.
watered a bit more
Yeah.
with
I
ingredients.
think that's it, man. But shout outs. Let us know.
Okay.
This is my theory. If let us know if you're from the Philippines and you have a beard and mustache, because I want to know the percentages.
If you have a beard and mustache, subscribe. If you don't have a beard and mustache, also subscribe.
yes,
Subscribe to our Patreon as well. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. Do all that stuff. Comment. I think that you got to press the bell or something so you get notifications. So do all that stuff.
so much effort.
Do all that stuff just to listen to us. And
Sorry,
Just
bro.
start a new life, man.
Start a new account.
Start a new.
The reset, bro. It's fine.
All right, and now you can find us next week on another episode of the Cheatcoders Show.
Bow, 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 bow.